folks, Outback Outlaw here. Just fueled up and I'm about to go for a leisurely Monday afternoon ride. Just going to get over this hump. We're bottoming out pretty close. It's a lovely afternoon. We're all good. All good.
Let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Yeah. Gon' play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Might need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask them now what stage that. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now. All these lanes gonna zone out.
Beautiful.
Beautiful letters for this salad. Have a look at that. Wait a minute. This one here. Beautiful. Put him in the water. Go for ice. Doesn't matter. No, it's okay. I'll get you another one. Doesn't matter.
Hell yeah. I haven't been able to ride for quite some time. As some of you may have known, I burnt my legs when I went out fishing a few weeks ago, about a month ago now, and I had second-degree burns, unfortunately. So my legs were all bandaged up, and I tell you what, it sucked. Walking around the house, even going to the toilet was a chore. A lot of pain. My legs were bandaged up for just over 2 weeks, and the bandages would fall down, and the gauze that was over the top of the burnt skin would slip, and then the bandages would rub on the blistered skin. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being a prick of the finger and 10 giving birth, I reckon it was a 9.99.
Oh, really?
Now I know there's ladies out there that won't agree with me one iota, and they'll say, yep, typical male. But as all you males out there understand, women don't know what it's like when men feel pain. That's the truth. Why? Because women are women and men are men. Now, they might turn around and say that we have no idea what we're talking about when it comes to giving birth. But hell, I was born and I was there when I was born. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. So thank you, ladies. Us men have got it all sorted out. We know what's going on in this world. We know that pain like what I was suffering is 9.99 on the Richter scale. For sure. Moving on. Anyway, so we had to fight a fire last week on Thursday. So it's the first time that I put long pants on for 4 weeks, and we went up to fight this fire, and the heat and the rubbing on my legs, yeah, it hurt a little bit, but it was okay, wasn't too bad. But going to sleep at night, and the sheets touch the legs and touch the area which is really sensitive, and that's on the inner thigh. The moral to my painful story is that when you go fishing, make sure you've got sunscreen on, or you've got long pants and a long sleeve shirt. Half of me was covered. I had my Kubra hat and I had long sleeve shirt, but I didn't have the long sleeve pants. and around the ankles I couldn't put any socks on or anything like that. In fact, my ankles are still swollen a little bit, but I've got socks on now and I've got my boots on so I can go for a ride. Nothing like when I had Ross River. The first time I got Ross River fever, it took 45 minutes to put my boots on because I was in so much pain. Anywho, it has been a couple of well, it's been about a month. I did 2 videos in the last month. One was the fishing video, and there was another one that I did with Fart Chair Detective, and prior to that, well, that was it. That was pretty much it. And I haven't watched a lot of YouTube, to be honest. I really haven't had the time. I've been working my butt off. As some of you may now know, our airport is up and running. We took over full control of it on the 1st of February 2022. So we're into our third month. Coming up to our 4th month now. And to all intents and purposes, everything is going fine. We were well prepared. We've had at least 12 months, or close, well, it was just under 12 months actually, to get this all sorted. We've got it all sorted now, so I'm pretty stoked. I don't have to put a lot of attention into looking after it because we have a management contract in place, and they're the ones that are looking after the operational side of things. All I have to do is worry about the strategic side of things behind the scenes, and work with the board. So very, very stoked that we've been able to get that sorted. The next thing that we've been working on has been the store and the roadhouse. We've got this caravan park opening up. It's opening up this coming, no, not this week, the week after. So around about the first week of May, depending on how things go. We're waiting on a minister to come out and do the official red tape, cutting of the red tape. So we've got this 37 spot powered spot for caravanners and RVs. There's some large spots for RVs as well, and 10 unpowered camping spots. Beautiful fire pit, kitchen, barbecue area, seating area. Yeah, there's some really great facilities at the caravan park. So we're really just working towards how we're going to manage it, because it's not just the roadhouse, but it's also the campground. And the tourist season is upon us, and last year I believe the numbers were around about 75,000 tourists came through the region, and we're going to get a fair number of those this year. The tourist season's kind of started off a bit slow, but pretty sure that we're going to end up with fairly full-on bookings, so we need to make sure that we're able to cater 24/7. So it's a bit of a moving feast. We don't really know what's going to happen, because I've not managed a caravan park before, so it's all a very new thing for our organisation, but it's exciting. I love the sound of the Indian platform. These are stock standard pipes, and I don't really think that I need to have any others. It's just
beautiful.
I love that little throaty tone to it. It doesn't need to be any bigger than what I've already got. It's just
beautiful.
And some of you may know that Sam and I are looking at moving to the States in hopefully a couple of years. So we're looking at property over in North Carolina, and We're looking at moving over there in hopefully 2025, which is not too far away, but we need to get some money down and hopefully get over to the States before we move, so we can have a look around and finish the holiday that we never had when we went to America in March 2020. If you haven't got a motorcycle and it's something that you've always wanted to do, I suggest you do it. I suggest you just get out there and ride. Get out on 2 wheels or 3 wheels. Get your license. There's nothing better than the wind in your hair. Well, I don't have any because I shave it off, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna pull up here at the power station. And I'll turn around. Got some loose gravel here. That's alright. We're good. A bit of a washout there. Just take it careful. What have we got coming? Anything? No, nothing coming. All good. All the way up into 6th gear, sitting on 100 kilometers an hour, which is 60 miles an hour. Just nice. Nice to give the bike a little bit of a black. I tell you what, I'm really enjoying seeing more Aussie motovloggers come out and start creating on YouTube. There are a lot of people that use Instagram as their place to do their content creation, but there's a lot of Aussie motovloggers, and there's quite a few that are coming into Western Australia or starting up in Western Australia. And in fact, we have a content creator who's moved over from America and has moved to Perth in Western Australia, and that's Robin the Lady Biker. And Tim Finning is another one that lives in Western Australia. He lives in Perth, and he caught up with her a few weeks ago. That was pretty cool, seeing them together. I've got a truck that's got a whole stack of stuff sticking out the side of it. We'll have to wait until it goes around the corner. I don't want to be sideswiped by a vehicle. Take it easy. And then obviously there's Ice Bike, Filmmaker Bike Alive, that's also, oh, he's going into the tip. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. See you, mate. Cheers. Beautiful. Yeah, so Ice Bike Filmmaker Bike Alive lives down south of Western Australia. And then you've got two Digby's. There used to be two Digby's and one Indian, but two Digby's who lives down in Perth as well. There's some motovloggers that I know in Western Australia. I don't know of any other motovloggers further north. There might be a couple of motovloggers in Broome, but if there are, I don't know of them. There's certainly none up where I am. As you know, I've been here on my own for the last 3 years. There is a guy that lives in the community back behind us that he's got two Harleys, but we've never actually been able to tee up a ride together. We both work with each other in different capacities, but when it comes to actually taking the bikes for a spin, it's just never worked out. So, but apart from that, yeah, haven't had any motovloggers up here. There are a few social bike clubs that are based in Broome. I haven't looked them up either, but if I start frequenting Broome on the motorcycle, I will do that. And particularly if we move to Broome, I'll also be hooking up with some of those riding clubs. I've never actually gone for a group ride before, so I'm an absolute babe in the woods when it comes to that sort of thing. Got no idea what I should be doing. I've watched a lot of videos, but yeah, it's something that I'll have to learn, and I'm not entirely sure that I would actually like it that much. I certainly would love to ride with all the motovloggers over on the east coast that get together and have their ride sessions. Some of you know who they are. Rob from Throttle Down Under. You've got Harley Throttle Juice. You've got Moto G Spot, Hachui. Oh yeah, I'm not going to mention you all because I'm going to forget somebody. But all of you guys are just awesome. You're fantastic people. And you know, some of the videos that I've watched from some of the creators have brought me to tears. Just beautiful, genuine people. And you know, I really want to be able to go over to the east coast and ride with you guys, spend a couple of weeks maybe and have holidays and just do some of the rides that I see you guys doing on a regular basis, because there's no corners in Western Australia. All frickin' straight roads. So to be able to congregate and spend time with like-minded people would be absolutely awesome. It's not to say that creators in other countries are not the same. However, when you're an Aussie, unless you're an Aussie, you don't really understand what being an Aussie is about. And particularly when today is the remembrance of our ANZACS who went and fought in Gallipoli, and all our ANZACs since then, all the men and women that have served for our great country, for our freedom and for our democracy, who gave their lives for this country. Men and women who were half my age or even younger, babes really, who've only just left school, came out and gave their lives for this country. We would not be where we are today without those men and women, those young people who fought for us and for our freedom. So as the sun goes down on ANZAC Day, I want to spend a minute thinking about all those people, but without whom we would not be where we are today. I salute you all. It is truly beautiful afternoon.